Welcome to SSR Pharma Media, your trusted source for pharma knowledge. Today's series Inventory Crackers Crack the Exam. Drugstore Management Inventory Control. So today we are going to see use of material budgeting, establishing on effective purchase procedure, scrap and surplus disposal. Prepare, practice, succeed. So today inventory control techniques. So this topic is present under Diploma B.Pharm syllabus and there are many competitive exams. This topic is mainly present. So there are so many questions they are asking from this inventory control techniques. So inventory control techniques are ABC analysis, economic order quantity, PED analysis, perpetual inventory system, review of slow and non-moving items, input-output ratio analysis, setting of various level, use of material budgeting, establishing on effective purchase procedure, scrap and surplus disposal. So already we have discussed setting up various level up to 7 techniques already we have discussed it. So in this inventory control techniques, so these are all the last topics. Use of material budgeting, establishing an effective purchase procedure, scrap and surplus disposal. Today this series is completing. So inventory control techniques, use of material budgeting. So first we will know about this use of material budgeting. Definition: estimation of material requirements and purchase to avoid overbuying or underbuying. Objectives: to ensure adequate material availability, to prevent excess stock and shortages, to assist in production and sales planning. So factors considered: sales trend, current versus previous year, adjustment for over or under buying in previous month, procedure for buying the material, to prepare purchase budget. Next step, record every purchase in a separate purchase journal. After that, abstract from remaining balance. So we'll move into the question. The first question, in material budgeting, which of the following factors are considered while preparing the purchase budget? Option A, increase or decrease in the sales of the previous month compared to the corresponding month of the previous year. Option B, adjustment of overbuying or underbuying during the previous month. Option C, market share of competitors in the current year. Option D, raw material wastage percentage in production. So the answer is option A and B. So both option A and B. Material budgeting focus on preparing a purchase budget for both whole and individual items by considering the trend of sales increase or decrease compared to the same in the month previous year, adjusting for overbuying or underbuying from the last month. Like C and D are not mentioned in the given method. So here the options are both A and B come. Next question. The main purpose of preparing a material budget is to: option A, control over buying and underbuying of inventory. Option B, record profit and loss of the company. Option D, compare sales performance of competitors. Option D, maintain employee productivity records. So the answer is option A. So control overbuying and underbuying. So this is the main purpose of this material budgeting. Control overbuying or underbuying of inventory. Next question. In material budgeting, after every purchase is made, it is option A, added to the sales ledger. Option B, abstracted from the balance of the purchase budget, maintained in a separate purchase journal. Option C, directly entered into the profit and loss account. Option D, ignored as long as stock levels are sufficient. So the answer is option B, abstracted from the balance of the purchase budget, maintained in a separate purchase journal. So we'll discuss about the establishing on effective purchase procedure. So in order to effective purchase procedure, we should need to maintain certain steps. We should follow certain steps. Step 1, recognition of need for an item. Next, selection of supplier, quotations and terms. Placing purchase order, act as a legal document. Receiving goods. Verification of invoice and quality. Next, last step, payment after confirmation. So these are all the important steps for achieving an effective purchase procedure. So advantage of records, guide for future action, provide authentic inventory data, legal validity of purchase orders. Move to the question. The purchase procedure begins with which of the following? Option A, negotiation with supplier. Option B, recognition of the need of an item. Option C, checking of invoice. Option D, payment to supplier. So the answer is option B, recognition of the need of an item. Which of the following is an advantage of maintaining proper purchase record? Option A, act as a guide for future action. Option B, provides authentic inventory records. Option C, ensure purchase order as a legal document. Option D, helps in reducing employee turnover. So the answer is option D, helps in reducing employee turnover. So next topic, scrap and surplus disposal. So types of scrap is very important. So we must know about the types of scraps. So there are 3 types: legitimate scrap, administrative scrap, defective scrap. So types of scraps are very important: legitimate scrap, administrative scrap, defective scrap. Legitimate scrap means anticipated during normal process. That means the scraps occur during normal process like fine granules, example fine granules in the granulation. Administrative scrap, so obsolescence due to design change. That means expired drug or unwanted product due to change in design. Defective scrap, from poor raw material or workmanship. So this is very important. Disposal methods, selling if not recyclable, reprocessing into useful raw material. Control of scrap, proper product design, right material, right equipment, skilled personnel, avoid unnecessary speeding of production. Move to the question. Legitimate scrap in pharmaceutical manufacturing refers to option A. Scrap resulting from obsolete material due to design change. B. Option B. Scrap resulting from substandard raw material and poor workmanship. Option C. Scrap that can be predetermined or anticipated during manufacturing operations. Option D. Scrap obtained from expired goods in drugstore. So answer is option D. Scrap that can be predetermined or anticipated during manufacturing operation. So legitimate scrap is predictable and arises naturally during process. Example, fine granules, powder in tablet granulation. It is not due to defects or obsolescence. Next question. Administrative scrap is mainly caused by a faulty granulations and poor handling. Option B. Expired data of drug materials in pharmacy store. Option C. Change in design making material obsolete. Option D. Overuse of raw materials in manufacturing. So the answer is option C. Change in design making material obsolete. So administrative scraps rise when product design change, leading to old material or equipment become obsolete. So administrative scrap arises when product design changes not, it's from tablet granulation. And this obsolete means, that means defective means it's coming from the equipment, leading to old materials or equipments. Materials become obsolete due to change in design. Defective scrap is generated due to expected manufacturing operation. Option B. Substandard raw materials and poor workmanship. Option C. Expiry of finished products in market. Option D. Change in regulatory requirements. So the answer is option B. Substandard raw materials and poor workmanship. Option B. Standard raw materials and poor workmanship. Defective scrap comes from faults in raw material quality or poor handling, leading to unusable output. Example, raw materials rejected due to poor quality control. Which of the following is not a method of scrap disposal? Option A. Selling scrap when it cannot be recycled. Option B. Reprocessing scrap into useful raw material. Option C. Burning scrap to reduce storage space. Option D. Using scrap in subsequent production of basic product. So the answer is option C. Burning scrap to reduce storage space. The text mentioned selling, reprocessing scrap. Burning is not a recommended disposal method in pharmaceutical industry. So not. Remaining all methods are used in the pharmaceutical industries. Control of scrap can be achieved by all of the following except option A. Proper design of product. Option B. Selecting right material and right equipment. Option C. Recruiting experienced personnel. Option D. Increasing production speed regardless of quality. So the answer is option D. Increasing production speed regardless of quality. Controlling scrap involves careful design, correct raw materials, good equipments, trained staff, not rushing production. So next question, which of the following is correct method for the disposal of defective scrap and surplus material in pharmaceutical manufacturing? Option A, destroying it to avoid misuse. Option B, selling it when it cannot be recycled into useful raw material. Option C, ignoring it since it has no economic value. Option D, returning it to supplier without documentation. So the answer is option B, selling it when it cannot be recycled into useful raw material. There are two standard methods of disposal scrap. Selling it if recycling is not possible. Second method, reprocessing into useful raw material for subsequent production. So inventory control techniques. Already I discussed ABC analysis based on cost significance and VED analysis based on criticality, vital, essential, desirable, EOQ, economic order quantity, optimal size, order size to minimize cost, perpetual inventory system, continuous stock recording, slow and non-moving items review helps in reducing dead stock, input output ratio analysis, evaluate efficiency of material usage, stock level settings, reorder level, maximum order level, minimum order level. So these are all the very important techniques. You have to concentrate on this for many competitive exams. So legitimate scrap in pharmaceutical manufacturing can be best exampled by option A, expired drug materials in a drugstore. Option B, raw materials rejected due to poor quality control. Option C, fine granules and powder obtained during tablet granulation. Option D, materials becoming obsolete due to change in design. So you tell the answer in the comment box. Thank you. So check your knowledge and join in our WhatsApp community. You will get test series and hands out material. Trusted source for pharma media. Like, subscribe and share. Thank you.